Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is a video that is kind of unfortunate that I have to make, to be completely honest with you. It's something that I kind of wanted to comment on, but I wasn't quite sure when the right time was or what should be said. I didn't want to speak too soon and have the thing be resolved while I was uploading, or 5 minutes later and then I look like a jackass for being uninformed. I did speak my piece on Twitter. If you follow me on there, you're probably going to know where this is coming from, but nonetheless, small little bit of backstory. Good buddy of mine, CP from Willis Greedia. You guys have seen him on many of my live streams, both on this channel, on his channel, on Scream Stream. I mean, you know CP if you know me. He did a video, I want to say like last Monday or something. It was about a week ago, basically commenting on how a lot of viewers are not really behaving the best way towards our female YouTubers in the horror community. It was regarding how thirsty the horror community has become. When you have a female YouTuber who is trying to promote content, trying to promote their thoughts and their insight into a movie or a franchise or what say you, and the comment basically just says, hey, you look good. Hey, you're beautiful. Hey, nice top. And I can only imagine how often that happens, because I mean, the amount of trolling that I get, if I was a female, I can't even comprehend what percentage of my comments would just be about looks. There's even good friends of mine like Mother Mayhem, where I've actually personally seen some pretty rough comments directed at her looks, some pretty inappropriate shit. So it was literally just a video where CP was combing through the comment section of a particular female horror YouTuber and just pointing out examples of both extreme and kind of low-key thirstiness, if you will, that isn't needed. It's not appropriate, and was basically just him saying, stop. Talk about their content. If they're having a fucking review on Evil Dead 2, don't talk about how nice their tits are. That was basically the gist of the video. And you know, CP's a guy that I've seen a lot of him promoting the female horror YouTube community. He's had streams with many female YouTubers, strictly female YouTubers. I mean, he's done a lot to promote that side of YouTube, where a lot of us, myself included, have not. He's always been pretty much friends with everybody. Very few people do I ever hear of in this community that have any issue with CP. My own personal experience, I have nothing but great things to say about the guy. He's a very good friend. He's been nothing but an awesome support for my channel from the very get-go. An awesome collaborator in a lot of these streams. Like, you might not know it, but CP does a lot of the work whenever we've done these streams, like especially of late, like the Chucky one that we did, all the different graphics, all the research about box office, all of the OBS and the transitions and all the production that goes into that. That is all CP. I didn't do a fucking thing. I just showed up. And he gets nothing from that, aside from the joy of hanging out with me. He doesn't really get, like, it was on my channel. And oftentimes whenever we do these things, you know, hey, you want to do it on your channel or my channel? And he's like, we'll do it on your channel. You got a bigger audience. What? It's no question. I mean, that's extremely selfless of somebody to do, to say, hey, I'm going to put hours of work into this for absolutely no gain other than helping out your channel and having some fun for a couple of hours. That's the type of guy CP is. So, you know, you might not have a personal relationship with him the way that I do and don't see it. You might not necessarily read into his style of humor, which I read into very well because it's very similar to mine, very, you know, crass and off kilter. But that's the type of guy that CP is. So nonetheless, this video has got him a lot of negative attention from both a couple of female YouTubers, including the one that he was actually looking through the comment section of, including some of their commenters and their viewers that are kind of uninformed in the situation and just want to have something to bitch about and something to be outraged about. So nonetheless, as a friend, it sucks to stand by and see somebody get drugged through the coals over something that literally they were trying to do something good. They were trying to say, hey, quit being a piece of shit. Quit clicking on their videos because you think they look good. This is not Pornhub. This is YouTube. This is them trying to put their thoughts out there. Invest in their content or keep silent, basically. And he put it a lot more eloquent than I would. So the reason that I'm making this video, aside from just singing CP's praises, is, with all that backstory in mind, is that this situation has really spun ridiculously out of control over the past week. I didn't say anything at first because I thought it was going to be a thing for 5 minutes and then would blow over, and then it turned into a thing for like 4 days, and then now it's this huge inter-channel thing where a lot of multiple channels are getting involved with this, going, what the fuck is happening here? Mother Mayhem even came out of retirement today to do a live stream. Love you, Lindsay. She came in and basically said the same things that I'm about to say, but there's been more development since then where she's like, look, I'm a female YouTuber. I love CP to death. I can tell you with 100% confidence that the perception that's going on and the negative light towards him is 100% horse shit. And everything that he was trying to say, he's valid in everything that he says, because like I said, Mother Mayhem gets plenty of those comments on her channel. I've seen them. So nonetheless, the female YouTuber who is the subject of most of this video, or at least her comment section was, which by the way, CP also multiple times throughout this video promoted this girl's channel in every way, shape, and form possible as another channel. He was like, okay, go check out this person. Oh, hey, by the way, go support this person. Hey, go check out her content. All of her links are down below. Her YouTube and other links are down below. Like, I don't know what else you would possibly do to promote somebody. Like, he pretty much went the full 9. Aside from taking his camera and showing him dump money into her Patreon, there's not a whole lot else you can ask of a person to support your channel. So I don't know what the issue is, but nonetheless, this person, this young lady who is on an up-and-comer horror YouTuber who CP had focused most of this video on her comment section, did a video a couple of days afterwards, and it wasn't like a whole video about CP or his video, or it wasn't even really necessarily like a bash video. It was like 30 seconds out of this 15-minute little vlog where she pretty much just cliff noted that she had heard about somebody's video referring to CP that was about her, basically just saying that the horror community is thirsty and she wears a lot of low-cut tops. Which is the most mind-boggling cliff note of an hour and 40-minute stream that I've ever heard. I mean, it's 110% the opposite of what that stream was about. So, yeah. People that like this girl, people that follow this girl, people that view this girl's channel have taken this little bit of info that she provided and ran with it. And since then, CP has been raked over the fucking coals from people that he doesn't know, and even people that he does know and thought that he had a really good relationship with about the perception of this video that he made. And here's where I take issue with this. Just like the title of this video says, silence speaks volumes. Sometimes being silent is the best approach, but when things have spun this ridiculous and this out of control over something that is so minuscule and should not be as big of a deal as it is becoming, silence speaks a lot. And when you have people in the community and other YouTubers and everything going after somebody because of a little nugget of information that you provided, whether or not that was your intention or not, it's your responsibility as a content creator and as somebody that should moderate your comment section. It's your responsibility to correct that, or to clarify that, or at least acknowledge it in some way. There has been at least 6 or 7 people that have commented on this video where she addressed CP's video saying, hey, I feel for everything that you're going through, and it sucks that you're going through that, and I hope these people would stop saying things like that. But on a side note, I know CP, or I've been a follower of CP for a long time, and I promise you that's not what he was trying to say, so maybe communicate with him a little bit. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but there's like 6 or 7 comments, or at least there was, some of them got deleted, where people were saying this to this girl. Not a single one got any kind of response. Every other comment got a response. Every other comment got a heart or a like or a reply, but the ones saying, hey, you might have gotten it wrong, or you might have been provided some wrong information from somebody else. You might want to look into it and, mend these fences, or at least clarify what it was that you were so upset about if you genuinely were upset. No response. That speaks a lot. That speaks a lot. All the way up until Mother Mayhem did her video, her comment didn't have a response, and her comment was very, begging a response, basically, with some of the way that Lindsay phrased these things, and since that comment has been deleted. And the newest development is about 20 minutes before I started this video, which is why I'm glad I didn't do a knee-jerk reaction video. We finally did get a response from this girl. So, buckle up. Oh, and apparently this comment has been deleted too, so luckily I screenshotted it for reference just in case, because, you know, I can see the future. So somebody commented, "Hi, I wanted to start off saying that I'm not exactly a regular watcher, but I tend to drift around to many different horror channels, thus how I came across yours. I empathize tremendously with the shitty comments that you have got to deal with. The focus of your content should be given more attention instead of your appearance. I agree. With that being said, I consider myself a friend of the person that you were referring to in this particular video. I'm sorry that your attention was directed to them without the full explanation of what was trying to be achieved by them. I was there to see the live stream as it was happening, and I saw some of the comments that were being pointed out as going a bit too far. I too thought that said comments were a bit much and didn't seem to focus on what you were talking about. To pump the brakes for just a second, because I actually saw somebody else point out this as maybe a reason why the people were upset about his video, is because there was moments where CP would trail off and go to the comment section, which is what you have to do in a live stream, otherwise people will stop watching. And in response to some of the things being said in the live stream, he's tended to lose focus on the message that he was given. That is what a live stream does. Like, especially from somebody who is a fellow YouTuber, you should know better. But to anybody that's not a YouTuber, when you do a live stream, very, very rarely is the comment section in line with whatever you're talking about. I can't tell you how many times I've done a Nightmare on Elm Street stream and people are asking me about Justice League. So when you address the live stream, it is very easy and almost guaranteed that whatever you were talking about and had a flow about will instantly be interrupted and directed to something else. So just to defend that as somebody that has done dozens of live streams, that happens. That's just a natural negative effect of addressing the live chat. But I digest. In absolutely no conceivable way was this person being negative towards you or your viewers. What they were doing was trying to point out how creepy and unwarranted some comments left on female content creators' videos can be. They were trying to help. I also want to give some background on this person as someone who knows them fairly well. Yes, they can be a bit brash about what they say and it can come off the wrong way, but they speak their mind about a subject, and the subject of female creators deserving better than shady comments is something that they wanted to expose as being wrong. Again, this person had no ill intent towards you or your viewers. As one of their friends, it has been disheartening to see the negativity directed at them for their live stream and outlook on this subject. I'm hoping this clears some things up even a little and you'll have a better understanding of what this person was trying to do in your and every female creator's favor. Very professionally written comment, right? Cue response. Why are you commenting defending him when I literally said nothing bad about him at all? Stop. I received comments like this for the past 2 days since the damn video was made, and it's so annoying. Leave me alone. I want nothing to do with whatever videos he made, etc. Which is why I didn't do the live stream to begin with. Let's pump the brakes once more. I've actually seen a screenshot of the conversation that took place between CP and this YouTuber to try to prepare an interview and a live stream focused on her channel. And the response verbatim was, "How could we go about it? Would I need a webcam? I'm interested!" Exclamation point. Doesn't sound to me like you didn't want to do it, but you know, I digest. So back to the response. I wanted nothing to do with whatever videos he made, etc., which is why I didn't do the live stream to begin with. Yet he made the video without my consent, in all caps, and didn't even bother to let me know he made it after it was uploaded. Welcome to YouTube. Nobody needs your permission to talk about you. Nobody needs your permission to talk about your comment section. Is it a nice gesture? Sure. But it wasn't directed negatively towards you. It was only to support you. So, I mean, like, if somebody made a video attacking trolls that were attacking me back when I did my Halloween 2018 video, like Mother Mayhem did, the last thing I would do is bitch about it. But, nonetheless. So he didn't give consent. I am blocking anyone who brings this up again. Cue second response. I do not need help to get a better understanding of anything. I don't need these kinds of comments. You've never commented on a video of mine before, but now you want to comment talking about another creator? Really? Go back to his channel. I'm so sick of these comments. silence speaks volumes, but that shit speaks even more. So I would have given, I would have given the benefit of the doubt that maybe being an up-and-comer YouTuber, or maybe just off of this girl's personality, that maybe she was a little rattled with how this blew up and maybe didn't know how to address it, wasn't sure what the right thing to do is. I can understand that, but this literally says that you know what has happened and you don't care. You don't care about the fallout. You don't care about how CP or his channel is going to be affected by this. You don't care about how the perception of people that don't know CP or his channel is going to be affected by this. You don't care about how your viewers are viewing this with little information that you have given them. And that is really shitty. Like I said, your responsibility as a content creator is to moderate your channel. Do I get a shitload of comments that I don't even want to address? Yes, but God forbid something that I said paint somebody in a negative light that I didn't mean or that I didn't fully understand. The last thing that I would do is just keep my mouth shut and keep making Child's Play videos. But that's just me. So nonetheless, I'm not telling anybody if you do know who this channel is, and you don't need to put it in the comment section because it's not really worth it. There's a reason why I haven't said the channel name. I'm not telling you not to follow this person. I'm not telling you not to watch their videos. By all means, I hope they succeed. I hope they keep doing whatever she's doing with YouTube and everything else, and everything goes fine. It has nothing to do with me. I've never watched her content. I actually, funny enough, left a really nice comment on her video, the video in question, that I didn't even get a chance to finish because I was at work and didn't get to the part about CP yet, because I watched CP's live stream and I said, oh, this girl's getting a lot of shit. She's an up-and-coming YouTuber. I've been around for a little while. Let me show some support. So I left a comment basically saying, hey, the best thing you can do is just focus on the good comments, try to shield out the bad ones. It's a lot easier said than done, but there's a lot of disgusting people out there. They use YouTube as an avenue to spew all that shit out, so just keep it up. It's almost verbatim what my comment is, and it's still on the video. If you know the video, you can go see it, and it predates all of this bullshit. So if you think I'm a liar, it's right there. So funny enough, yeah, I went to go support this girl and show her some kindness because of CP's video. A lot of irony there. But the way that it's been handled is just, to me, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable and it's disgusting. So me, being one of the bigger people, subscriber-wise, in our community, I didn't want to just sit and be silent. I wanted to make a video on this, give my opinion on it, and tell all of you, especially if you believe what I say, or if my opinion has any merit to you whatsoever, which I would hope it would be if you're a subscriber, but nonetheless, I can do nothing but speak volumes to CP's character. I can do nothing but speak volumes to what a great person he is and how much he loves this community and how much he supports and helps build this community. The guy's got like 4,000 subscribers. Let's not act like, he does this for a paycheck or anything like that. He does it because he loves doing it. He does it because he loves making videos, doing live streams with me and Lee and Mother Mayhem and anybody else that he's reaches out to. He loves this community, and his video was only to promote the health of this community and to promote more female YouTubers' comfortability in this community, because God knows how hard they must have it with the amount of comments that they get that have nothing to do with their videos whatsoever. So as a genuine friend of CP, it sucks that this happened, but I'm fairly confident that the truth is slowly starting to come out, and more people than not are going to know where the truth lies. So that's pretty much all I have to say on this. If there's any response whatsoever, I don't know if I'll make a video. I really don't want to get dragged into any drama. I felt it was my duty as a friend of CP and as a pretty recognizable person in this community to say something about this bullshit. So that's pretty much all I have to say. So aside from that, I'm going to put CP's channel link down in the comment section below. So please go and subscribe to his channel. The videos in question are not up, so if you're going to go search for those, they're not up. But anyway, he's got a lot of other content. He's got live streams with me. He's got Who Would Like It, based on some really the more revolting horror films out there like Cannibal Holocaust. A lot of good stuff down there, as well as his wife, Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. There's another little twist for you. He's actually married to a female YouTuber that he met on YouTube that constantly gets the same exact comments that he was talking about with this person's channel and Mother Mayhem's channel. So it's something that he deals with on a very direct basis. So, you know, that's where a lot of that passion comes from and where a lot of that desire to change that comes from. The more you know. But her channel link will be down in the video description as well, Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. One of the more talented and underrated channels in this community. And if you want to support female YouTubers, I would definitely suggest starting there. So thank you everybody for listening. Sorry this was not one of the more entertaining videos or one of the more you know, exciting videos that I've had to make here lately, but it needed to be said. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for some more Child's Play content if that's your thing. We've got Chucky's deaths, ranking Chucky's deaths coming up tomorrow, and later on, probably this weekend, is when I'll be able to finally get the Chucky kill ranking done. Need a little bit more time to polish it out than I thought. Also gonna have reviews for Midsommar and Spider-Man Far From Home coming up very soon. So it's a weird video to find me on, but if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button so you can check all that out. For everybody else, love you, see you then. Yeah, CP, digital hug, baby.